Hey man, all this week we're going to be talking about work, something we all do. We're going to be talking about work as a divine calling. I'm sitting here in the car right now waiting for my daughter because I'm helping her with her first summer job. She has this great job teaching private swim lessons at homes across the community. The trouble is, with all the lockdown, she hasn't been able to get her license. So we're all taking turns getting her from house to house so she can teach these swim lessons. And while she's doing that, I'm in the car doing my job. I'm so thankful for technology. I've got my laptop with me. I've got my phone. I can conduct meetings and do what I have to do while she's doing her first summer job, which is a whole lot better than my first job. I worked in a lumber yard, stacking big planks of wood in the scorching heat all day long, day after day. And that's all we did. It was a brutal job, but it was a paycheck. It was also a job that my father got for me through his business connections. So it was really important to me that I did a good job, that I worked hard, because I didn't want it coming back to my father hearing that his son was a lousy employee. So I was working for a paycheck, but I was also working to please my father. You know, it's important for us to understand who we are working for and who we are to ultimately please in what we do, the work we do day in and day out. The Apostle Paul tells us very clearly in the book of Colossians in chapter 3, verses 23 and 24, he says, "Whatever you do, work heartily for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ." You know, Paul makes it very clear that we are to work as unto the Lord and not as unto men. But if we please God in what we're doing day in and day out, we'll please the boss. So all this week, we're going to be talking about work as a divine calling. We're going to talk about the ultimate purpose of work, the fact that God created work and created us to work. Our work is a calling, and that whatever we do, wherever we work, it is our ministry, and we have opportunities to impact the lives of others that we work with each and every day. We're also going to talk about why is there work, and we're going to talk about the biblical definition of work ethic. The Bible has a lot to say about work ethic, and I am so thankful that my parents instilled a really strong work ethic in me, and I'm doing the same, trying to do the same, instill that same work ethic in my daughters. We're also going to talk about work-life balance, something I struggled with before I came to know Jesus, thinking that my identity was wrapped up in my work. Well, we all know, and we need to know, that our true identity is in Christ and not in the work that we do day in and day out. We're also going to talk about finding joy in our work. You know, work can be difficult. We can have frustrations. There are challenging times in the work that we do. And I'm sure we all work with people who really don't like their jobs. Statistics show that most people don't enjoy the work that they do. But we spend so much time doing it, you would think that we should have joy in the work that we do. So all this week, we're going to talk about work as a calling, as a divine calling. So as we do this week, we all have to work. And I know there's something that we can all gain from the study this week. So I hope you'll journey with us. And I also hope that you'll share this with other guys. Share it with people that you work with. It will be a blessing to them. So journey with us this week. Join us as we talk about work as a divine calling. Have a blessed week. God bless.